Welcome, everyone. This is a free gift called Pragmatics of Energy Pulls. My name is Amy Shine. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator and also, I was going to say, three-day body process facilitator and talk to the entities and write recovery for you. So, energy pulls. What are energy pulls? So some of you have taken Access Bars class and you've taken foundation class. So you learn about energy pulls in foundation class. If you've taken an Access Bars class, you actually hear a little bit about an energy pull. You just might not realize it in the section where Gary talks about how Access was created. Access was really created from an energy pull. Gary asked a question years ago. He asked, okay, what would I like to have as my life? What would make my life worth living? He asked, he got to a point in his life where he didn't want to be on the planet anymore. He wanted to have a life that had more, where he got to create change in the world. And he just wanted more from his life. And so he asked, like, what would I have to be? What would the energy be of my life if I could create anything? So he started to get the energy of what he'd like his life to be like. Now, be like is important. It wasn't what would he like to do. It wasn't what would he like his life to look like. It was like, what would I like my life to be like? And so he got the energy of that. And then when someone came to him and said, hey, do you want to go and channel for this massage therapist? Because years ago, Gary used to be a channel. He used to channel a lot. Gary looked at the energy of it. So he was like, okay, go channeling, go do this session where I channel during this massage session. He looked at the energy and it was like, oh, that actually matches the energy of what I'd like my life to be like and what I've been asking for my future. So he said yes to the channeling session. And he went, and what came out of that session was where he channeled the bars. The bars came through. When he left that session, he said, what am I going to do with this? And he heard, you're going to bring this to the world. You're going to teach this. And that was how Access Bars came to the world. So energy pulls is really how you create your life. A lot of us don't realize we are creating our life from energy and from pulling energy. So when you get to, that's in the bars class, and when you get to the foundation class, the Access Foundation, you have a whole section in the manual on energy flows, on creating different energy flows. You have pushing energy, pulling energy, flowing energy, and you learn how to create different energy flows based on different situations. A lot of us, including myself, get caught up in, oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to pull energy. A lot of us have that point of view. The thing is, there is no how to pulling energy. It's something that you naturally be. So if you ever go into a room and there's a baby in the room, how many of you can't stop staring at the baby? Well, all of you have came in with a natural capacity to pull energy because of your very being. When you are so present in the world, present in your body, you naturally pull energy. And that's why babies pull so much energy. They're so present and they pull energy from everywhere around them. And you can't help but look at a newborn baby. So you require to be present to be able to pull energy. It's not a doing and it's not a how, it's a presence. And the second part of that is, in order to be present, you also have to be willing to receive. So if you'd like to pull energy, you have to be willing to receive from others. You have to be willing to receive to be seen. If you're going to pull energy, other people are going to look at you. Are you willing to receive that? Are you willing to be seen? Are you willing to show up and have others see you? So pulling energy is a practice. We came in with it as a capacity and a being as a baby. And over time, we, through life and through our upbringing, we learned, okay, I don't want to be seen, or, oh, I want to hide here, or I don't want anyone giving me attention. So bit by bit, we start cutting off our capacity to be energy, to pull energy. Now, would you like to have that capacity again? So, anywhere you decided you don't want to be seen, you don't want to show up, you don't want other people looking at you, you don't want attention, can we now destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, only sure it's boys, me hands. And that's the access consciousness clearing statement. So that is just anywhere you have decided that you do not want to be seen is somewhere where you won't be willing to pull energy. So you have to be willing to destroy and uncreate those decisions you made so that you can actually start to show up again. Pulling energy requires you to be present. So if you're going to pull energy, people are going to notice you. Are you willing to have people notice you? And why would you want people to notice you? To create whatever result you're looking to create. So if you go into the post office in America, we call it post office in Ireland. I think in America it's like UPS or FedEx or something. If you go into the post office and you're trying to get the attention of the person behind the counter, but they are so checked out. If you pull energy, pull tsunamis of energy through the universe and through them, you start to wake them up. Now you can get their attention. Now they can actually start to get present with you to take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of. So this is where you start to use energy pulls to create whatever result you're looking to create. So a lot of people some people are checked out. Some people are totally barriers up to you. So if someone has their barriers up, you pull energy from them. If somebody is totally checked out and totally just like on neutral and they're kind of just like zero energy, you flow energy to them. So you start to learn, okay, what energy flows can I use here to create the result I'm looking to create? So if you're in a restaurant and you're trying to get your waitress isn't paying any attention to you and won't, is not coming to your table you pull energy from them. So what capacity do you have with pulling energy that you pretend you don't have because it's so easy and quick for you? It couldn't be real. Everything that is can we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, only shorts, boys, me hands. So that's the other part of pulling energy. So many of us get caught up on, but I don't know how to pull energy and I don't think it really works for me. Well, how many of you actually do really know how to pull energy and can be the energy flows, but it's so easy for you, you dismiss it. So everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, only shorts, boys, me hands. The other part of that is that a lot of us have done things like meditating, where we have spent, probably like 15, 30 minutes to an hour even trying to meditate, going to different workshops and classes, learning how to meditate, trying to train ourselves to meditate. And so a lot of us have a point of view that is work. That takes time, that takes discipline. And we've bought a lot of points of views about what it takes to meditate. And so how many of you have decided pulling energy is meditating? And then if you've decided pulling energy is meditating, then it has to be a lot of hard work for you and it has to take a lot of time and a lot of effort. So everything that is, everywhere you decided pulling energy has to take a lot of time and a lot of effort, can we destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, putt, puck, only shorts, boys, me, ends. So the number one home play I have for you is today start to like go into like the shop or wherever you're going, the restaurant, coffee shop, and pull energy from everyone in the coffee shop. Just pull energy from everyone and then let it go. Don't be invested in the outcome. Pull energy from everyone and start to notice, does even one person turn around and look at you? Or does one person start, like the other day I did it. I was sitting in a restaurant and I actually wanted someone to come to me anyway because I wanted to know what the Wi-Fi was. But I goes, okay, so let me play with it and let me pull energy from everyone here. And I pulled energy from all there wasn't many people in the restaurant. There was just some workers. I pulled energy from all of them. And then I kind of just let it go. And then nobody turned to me right away. I just pulled energy from everyone. And then about 10 seconds later, one of the servers started to walk towards me and he looked at me and I looked at him and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, yes. Can you tell me the Wi-Fi, please? And so pulling energy is a practice and a play. But what if you didn't judge you? What if you didn't need to get a result from pulling energy? And what if you could just play with it and see how it works? Not even that how it works, but strengthen your muscle in your willingness to be so present and so aggressive in pulling energy that everybody can't help but notice you. And the thing is, pulling energy, you when you want to be noticed, you pull energy. When you don't want to be noticed, you don't pull energy. That's a capacity. So we were in class one day in Costa Rica with Dane and Gary, and those two, when they're facilitating, they pull energy from everyone in the room when they're facilitating. And so when Gary got up to go to the bathroom, he was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And as he walked off the stage to go walk towards the bathroom, everyone in the room just followed him. Like everyone's eyes followed him. And Dane turned around and said, Gary, can you stop pulling energy while you go to the bathroom, please? And it was amazing because we got to see like, wow, like we were just, he was so much pulling our energy. We didn't even realize we were just like watching him walk towards the bathroom. And then he stopped. Gary stopped pulling energy then when he went to the bathroom. And then we stopped staring at him and started looking at Dane, who then started pulling more energy. So it's like whoever is pulling the most energy in the room wins. Are you willing to be so present and so aggressive when you require to be? And how much fun can you have playing with this? So as a baby, you naturally pulled energy from everyone. You were willing to be present. You were willing to be the center of attention. You knew what you required to be to get the result you desired. Now, what if you could actually start to have that capacity again and to be that again? So everything doesn't know that can be destroyed and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, putt, puck, only shorts, boys and me hands. So the purpose of energy flows is to learn how to use the energy flows, experience the energy flows, and create a different result with them. So if somebody is running on neutral, like if they have, we often meet people out in the world and they have like no energy. They're just like, almost like dead. What would create a greater result with that person? So you could just ask that question. Okay, what energy? Because so you have four energy flows, right? You have people who have barriers up to you that you pull energy from. You pull energy from people with barriers up. You have people who sit back and are just like totally on neutral, that you flow energy to them. And then you've people who suck energy from you, like the friends who drain you. With them, you want to flow tsunamis of energy to them. And then you've people who push energy at you, like salespeople, and you want to pull tsunamis of energy from them. So you have 4 different energy flows. So when you meet someone out in the world, ask, what energy flow do they require right now? So say someone's totally just like neutral, just like half asleep. What energy flow do they require? Oh, they have no energy right now. So if I flow tsunamis of energy to them, start waking them up. If someone has walls and barriers up to them, what energy flow do they require? Oh, if I pull tsunamis of energy through the universe, through them, and pull their barriers down, so I can start to connect with them. The purpose of all energy flows is to connect, is to create a connection with other people. You cannot connect with someone when they have barriers up. Likewise, people can't connect with you when you have barriers up. So whatever you're asking for in your life, you have to be willing to connect with others and be present. You cannot be present and have barriers up at the same time. You cannot connect with others and have barriers up at the same time. So are you willing to lower any walls and barriers you have up in your world and allow yourself to connect with others, allow other people to connect with you, and allow what you're asking for to show up? So Jules said, are you pulling energy from me or am I pulling energy from you? Depends. What are you doing? Right now, I'm pulling energy from every one of you. If you want, you can also pull energy from me. So how about we try that right now? So right now, just relax. Relax your body. Take a breath. Come out of your head. Now pull energy from everybody on the Zoom right now. Now pull even more energy from everybody on the Zoom. So pulling energy isn't a feeling, it's a being. So how much energy are you willing to be? And are you willing to pull tsunamis of energy from everyone here? Pull from everywhere, Chris. So pull energy from everyone and from everywhere. Until you feel your heart open. Now, as you pull energy from everyone here, flow energy back out to everyone here. So you're pulling energy from everyone on this Zoom right now. And then as you pull energy, flow energy out to everyone on the Zoom. Until you feel your heart open. There you go, Chris. And you feel your heart connect to everyone else's heart. And just notice very subtle shifts in your body. Pulling energy isn't a big light changing, universe obvious thing to do. It's very subtle. So as you pull energy, notice the subtleties in your body. Notice if your chest is opening up or your heart. Notice if you become a little bit more relaxed. Notice if your shoulders drop. That is you pulling energy. And now flow energy out to everyone here. Creating a connection to everyone on the Zoom. That is the beginning of you learning how to flow energy and pull energy again. Now let's play with an energy pull we can do for our life. Okay, so again, relax. If you want to close your eyes, you can. So get a sense of the energy you would like to create. Okay, I see your questions in the chat. Guys, this is an introduction to energy flows. If you really want all the information on energy flows, it's in the foundation class. Okay, so relax again. Okay, so get a sense. What would you like to create as your body? What are the energies you'd like to have as your body? What would you like your body to be like? Pull that energy in. What would you like more of with your body? Would you like ease with your body? Communion? What would it be like to hear your body, hear what it's asking for? Have clarity with your body. Pull that in. What would it be like to actually enjoy your body? To have pleasure, orgasm, joy, play. Pull all those energies into your reality right now, into your energy ball, to the energy you'd like to create as your future. And fill you up with that energy. Now, what would you like to have and create and be in the world? What would excite you in the morning? Like, what would have you jumping out of bed? Get the energy of that and pull it in. Where would you like to wake up in the mornings? What is the energy of this setting you'd like to be in? Like the house you'd like to have? Would you like to be by the ocean or trees all around you, out in nature? What is the energy of the setting you'd like to wake up to every day? Oh, pull that in and let that energy become part of your energy bubble. What kind of creation would you like to have in your life every day? What would inspire you? What work could you do in the world that would inspire you every day? What kind of change would you like to create in the world? Pull that energy in. Would you like to get paid for the work you do, for the change you create in the world? Pull that in, the energy of getting paid infinite amounts of money for what you love to do in the world. How many different businesses would you like? How many different revenue streams would you like to have? Pull that in. Let that become part of your energy bubble, your universe. What kind of relationships would you like to have? Would you like to have people who support you, who have your back, who create with you? Pull that in. Would you like more magical beings around you to create with? Would you like a partner who nurtures your body, who's kind, caring, who adds to your life and you add to theirs? Pull that in. Get the energy of that and pull it in. Get the energy of what it would be like to have people around you who don't judge you and you don't judge them, and you inspire each other. What kind of financial reality would you like to have? What would you like to create with money? What would it be like to allow money to have your back, to trust money, to like money, even to be educated about money, to have a joy with money? Pull that in. What would it be like to have ease with money, to give up the fight, the struggle? Pull that energy into your world. What would you like to create with money? What change would you like to facilitate in the world with money? Would you like to invest in projects, invest in people, invest in homes? What would you invest in? Pull the energy of that in. What would you like to create in the world? What would inspire you and enthuse you every day? Get the energy of that. And it'll fill you up with all those energies. What kind of business would you like to create? What is the energy of business for you? What would you like business to be like for you? How many different people would you like to create with? What is the energy of the projects that would turn you on and inspire you and energize you? Would you like to travel with your work? Would you like to live in a certain place? Pull that in. And now flowing these energies out to everyone and everything in the whole universe. Until you feel your heart open and connect to everyone else's hearts. Keep flowing that energy out, allowing all that energy in and then flowing it out to everybody and every being who's going to be part in actualizing all these energies that you're asking for as your future. Everyone who's going to contribute to you, everyone who's going to assist you, flowing energy out to everyone and everything in the whole universe. And pulling back from everyone and everything, pulling energy from all those bodies and beings, pulling them back to you into your universe. Everyone who's going to come to you, everyone you're going to meet, everyone who doesn't even know that you have something they're looking for. Flow energy out to them and then pull it back to you into your universe. So now neutralize the flows of energy. So when these people meet you, they will know and you will know that this is the energy of the future you've been asking to create. And then anything that shows up, anything you're asked to do, any choice you have to make, ask, does this choice match the energy of the future I've been asking to have? And if it's a yes, then follow the energy. Energy doesn't lie. Start creating your life from the energy flows, and the future you're asking for will show up much faster and much easier. So truth. Any choice you're looking at making, truth. Does this choice match the energy of the future I've been asking for? The future you've been asking for are the energies you just pulled in today. Not logical, not linear, not something you can figure out. It's the energetics of the future you'd like to have. And every choice you make will either take you closer to that future or it'll take you away from that future. Will this choice allow the future I've been asking for to show up? Or does this choice take me away from the future I've been asking for? You start to create your life from those questions and following that energy, everything turns out greater. Okay, guys, that is it for today. That is a little introduction to the pragmatics of energy pulls. I invite you to practice, to play with it. Do not judge yourself, to not make yourself wrong and decide you can't do this. You can do this. You are doing it. You are being it. Acknowledge it, and it will become greater. Play with the energy pulls, and you will become, you will start to strengthen that muscle. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If any of you would like to join us on the foundation class we have coming up, we have an online one starting next Wednesday. It's my first time doing all online. I usually do live foundations. I'm more an in-person foundation class person, but we're excited to do foundation online. So I probably won't be doing an online foundation again for, I don't know when. So if you would like to experience foundation with me and you're in a different country, now is the time. We do have one coming up in Florida in March as well, the very end of March, beginning of April. And I have many 3-day body classes coming up as well. And we have Symphony of Possibilities coming up too. And I probably will be doing another energy pulls, 21 days of energy pulls, maybe next month. So keep an eye on my website for that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. How much fun can we have today? Pulling energy. Go out in the world and pull energy from everyone and see what shows up. The next dance, Jewel, I would probably be doing 7 days of Dance with Trust in March. We just don't have it. We don't have it posted yet. So happy Friday, Deborah. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Teresa. Whew. It's amazing. Like, energy pulls are so effective and powerful, but they're the things we refuse to do the most. We just did 21 days of energy pulls to create your business, and it was incredible. So if you want your life to be easier, play with the energy pulls. Okay, guys. See you soon.